Welcome back to Fair Game. I'm Kristine Leahy here with 8-time NBA All-Star Dwight Howard. Okay, so we have to talk about this part of your story because when you think of Dwight Howard, a lot of people will point back to this article that was written. You already know what I'm going to say. When you're 17 years old. You listed a lot of goals that you've had for yourself at the age of 17.
Yes.
Looking back now, like which goals are you like, okay, yeah, I get that, I achieved it, I'm happy, and which goals you're like, I wish I maybe didn't write that one?
Well, all the goals that I wrote, they were very near and dear to me. The first one I had was to be the first pick in the draft. So that did happen. Get selected by the Orlando Magic, that happened. #1 player in the country, that happened. So a lot of things did happen. The one thing that hasn't happened was winning a championship. And that's always been on my goals list. So I'm gonna continue to strive to win a championship.
Who are you closest to in the league?
That's a really good question. I haven't really I've had some friends, Sam Decker. Then you have guys like Isaiah Cannon, Rob Covington. Those guys was really cool. And Jody Meeks, I would say he'll probably be one of my closest friends.
The guys that are around your age, it feels like they're all like best friends.
It does.
Banana boat situations. You've kind of been doing your own thing. Is there a reason for that?
I just never had a lot of friends. I went to a very small school, and the friends I had, I only grew up with maybe like 16 people. That was my graduating class, so I never really had a lot of friends, and I've always been kind of weird.
Fans would probably say they think that you were having the most fun during your Orlando days. Is that the case?
I think they just say that because that's where people would think that I was at the height of my career. I was there the longest. But I would say Houston and LA was some really good cities. I really enjoyed my time.
Really?
Yeah.
I hear you on Houston. I'm surprised to hear you say LA.
Why is that?
Because you came in injured. You were supposed to sit out, right?
Correct.
You wound up playing.
Yes.
You were constantly surrounded by people asking you what you were going to do.
Correct.
You had Kobe. But this was all fun for you?
It was.
Explain that to me.
I enjoyed being in LA. I enjoyed playing at the Staples Center. That was an amazing feeling. Just being there. I don't know if you remember the game where I hit a 3 against Denver.
Of course I do.
And it was just felt liberating. I felt like the fans and everybody was just so excited, and my teammates, to see me hit a 3. Despite all the stuff that happened that year, it was a great lesson for me. I learned a lot about myself, and just the fan perspective, being at those games, and even the camera people. I had relationships with a lot of those people who were behind the scenes. We had our little hand gestures that we would do to each other, and even the people in the red jackets that police people around the arena. We had our own thing going on. So I loved my time in LA, despite the situation with Kobe and the things that, it seemed like me and him had problems with. It just helped me become who I am now.
You're saying it seemed like, but you didn't have problems?
I didn't have a personal problem with Kobe. I just think that we were on 2 different levels mentally.
Yeah.
And he had never seen a person like me, like someone who could enjoy basketball, but at the same time not be like so
Mamba.
That's not me.
Yeah.
But I could understand why he would probably feel that way, because he's played with a lot of grown men for a long time, and here it is. I'm a kid that's trying to come to the Lakers franchise and help win another championship. So he had a comment about me being soft, and I think for years I kind of hated him for saying that, because I looked at it the wrong way. I think he was more so talking about my mentality not my physique or not,
Yeah.
you know, how I am on the court.
Like your edge.
Like my edge. And I didn't realize that because of the noise surrounding him saying I was soft. And, you know, I hated it. I hated him for that moment. But, you know, I realized what he was talking about. I said, oh, okay, that's it.
You got it.
I get it now. So, you know, everybody reaches, you know, different levels of, you know, maturity at different times. And, you know, I think at that time I was ignorant to the level that, you know, he was at, you know. So just, I appreciate you, Kobe. Thank you for saying I was soft. I didn't realize what you meant till now, yeah.
Have you told him that?
I just did.
Really? So you guys haven't talked?
I haven't really talked to him,
No. You were 26 when you came to the Lakers. There is another very popular player who is 26 years old who is going to the Lakers.
Correct.
Big guy, coming to this team, a lot of expectations. What would you say to Anthony Davis right now?
Have fun.
Yeah?
Enjoy the moment. But stay focused. You can come out here and get lost if you're not focused.
Okay. Coming up, Dwight tries to slam dunk our first in 10 questions.